everyone. So today we're talking about May favorites. I have only 3 products to share with you for this month. I mean May, but you know it's better than nothing. So let's get it started. The first product that I'm talking about is this. It's Remington Professional Curls Hair Iron. So it comes with 4 attachments. One big one and then a small one. And the big one is 32mm diameter tong, and the other one is 19 millimeters. So here you go. And also like a brush attachments for one of each of the tongs. So this is what it looks like, and it should the recommended retail price should be about $40 or something like that, but I got this for $23 at the Priceline the other day because it was on a special, which is a pretty good buy, I'd say. It comes with a little plastic tip so that you can hold it while you're curling it, which is always good. And that's what it looks like. And how you change attachment is like you twist this ring and then you take it out and you push it in and twist it. It's a little bit of it takes a little bit of time to get used to it. You need to practice a little bit. Well, at least I needed it. But yeah, it's not really that hard to change the attachment. And also it comes with a spin cord, which is always a good thing, so you don't have to deal with the tangled cord afterwards. There is a power. Apparently there is a problem with the power button with some other people. Other people would just grip on it and then you would just press the button accidentally and it would just turn off and you don't know that it's off, and you just keep curling your hair and you wonder, oh, how come it's not really working? And you just realize, oh, it's off. To some people it does happen very often, and some people are kind of angry about this button, and I kind of understand because it's just a press button. It sort of clicks, but when it's in hand you can't really, well, you can hear it and you can still feel it, but when you're curling it it's kind of hard to notice. So they probably could do better about the button, like where it's going to be. Like it could be more like at the bottom or somewhere around here, I don't know. And maybe like not just a pressing button, but maybe like a flicking kind of power button, maybe. Yeah. And personally I don't have any problem because I don't go heavy-handed with this. I usually hold it with my own one hand and just curl it, or I don't even go just grip on it either, so it's not really a problem. But some people do have a problem, and I know that, so I just wanted to mention it. And there is a dial here. It says thick and thin, so I assume it's a hair volume that you have. I usually set it to fine, which is this dial is a little bit confusing because it doesn't really have a mark or number on the actual dial disc, so you don't know which way you should turn. Obviously, like if you turn all the way to thin, I think that's thin, right? And if you do all the way up to thick, that's thick. But the thing is, if you want to be in the middle, I can't tell basically, like where is the middle point. It's just it's a little bit confusing. I think it should have some marking on the dial. I think they also could do better about this dial thing. I'm not sure if it's a heat setting because it says 180 fast high heat on the box, so I thought the heat was like only 1. Like there is no setting for that. I thought it was just 1, but I get really confused with this dial. I don't really bother changing it all the time though. So anyway, I used both attachment. I mean, like big one and small one. Small one is good for tight ringlet curls, and big one is good for kind of volume, like volumey sort of soft curls. And I like both of them, and I've never actually used the brush attachment because I don't really need it. So I'm not sure about those brush attachment, but so far I really like it. For $23, goodbye. I probably wouldn't have bought it for the full price. Sorry, my voice is going kind of weird. I still have a cold. Anyway, so yeah, it's a pretty good buy. One thing, except for this dial thing that they could do better about, is if I could ask, I would like to know when this wand is ready to be used. So it would be nice if I press the button. First it goes red, and then when it's ready it turns green or something like that to indicate that it's ready to use. It heats up very quickly, so probably they don't really need it, but you know it's always nice to know that. So it comes with a bag like this one. Like, can you hear it? It's really papery. It's a fabric apparently, but it's just a funny bag. I don't know. It just feels really papery. Anyway, so that's for the hair iron. The next product that I'm going to talk about is this Dove foaming makeup remover, and this is really good stuff. I usually have a problem removing a waterproof mascaras. I started using CoverGirl's 24 Hours Lash Blast, which is the black tube after purple and orange tubes. It's just so hard to get rid of it, and this is what I found. In Japan they have a really similar thing. I think it's the same thing, but they say sell this one as oil coming in foam form. So I think it's just the same thing, but on this one it doesn't say anything about oil. So I know that oil cleansing is not really common in Sydney yet, and it can dry, like over dry your skin as well, like if you use it every day or like all over your face, especially if you have dry skin. So I know that, you know, some people don't use that method to remove the makeup, but it's one of the most effective way to remove makeup, regardless of, you know, how harsh it can be on your face, how over drying it can be. Still, this is the one that I was looking for. It says you can use it on your wet or dry face, but for the best results, use dry hands and on a dry face. So this is a kind of like instructions that you would find on most of the oil cleansing. So I would say this is really close to oil cleansing. I even think that this is oil cleansing. I just put it on my face, and especially for mascara, you need to, you know, give it a little, you know, clean before rinsing off. But most of the time I don't even need to rub or, you know, scrub or anything. I just put it on my face, just wait around for like 30 seconds or so, and just rinse it off, and it's all clean. It really feels clean. It can be a little bit over drying, as I said, so you need to definitely moisturize it, especially if you have a dry skin like I do. The next thing that I'm going to talk about is this perfume. Now, this is a really old one actually. I got this long time ago actually. I don't even remember when it was. Like when I was 17 or something. So not 10 years old, but kind of more than 5 years old, I think this is. So this is a perfume. It's Klein, I think, Eternity Purple Orchid. So this was supposed to be one of those like a limited edition. I'm not sure if they carry it still, but it's a little bit deeper than normal Eternity, I think, and it's a bit flowery, and it's really like what kind I can explain. It's like sophisticated kind of smell, like compared to Eternity. Eternity has like more like a fresh kind of scent. This one is a little bit deeper and more elegant, sort of like really woman kind of boost kind of smell. And I actually never wore it to anywhere before I actually started using this one, because I thought it was like too elegant for me. When I was a teenager, I was like, okay, so this is a little bit too, you know, adult, like too much of an adulty kind of smell. So I never wore it. But actually the other day I wore it to work. I just wanted to, you know, try it. And, you know, like on different people, like even the same perfume, they smell differently. That is because it has reaction with your body heat or your actual like body smell, which is very, very subtle, or not really subtle on some people. But anyway, it does have like a chemical reaction, or just general kinds of reaction, and even the same perfume would smell differently on different people. So it does make sense that it went sort of, you know, to the smell. It changed the smell, and I actually quite liked it. It went a little bit softer when you smell it. straight out of the bottle. It's pretty strong, I think, and you can feel like how deep it is. It's kind of, it's not really musky, but it's pretty deep. Well, I think to me it's like a pretty, like a deep kind of a smell. So I that's why I was staying, you know, away from it. But when I wore it, it sort of went lighter, and it's more, it was more flowery, and it was a little bit sweet too. So I really liked it, and I started wearing it again. And yeah, I get a really nice compliments when I'm wearing this. So yeah, I started liking this, even though this is like really old perfume. I kept it in a really good condition, so I don't think that smell actually has changed. I'm not sure if this is still available. This is a mini bottle, like, oh, the big one comes with actual big size, like the normal Eternities would. This is like the mini, like, sample sort of, you know, the mini collections that you get in a whole big box of one brand. You know, this is one of those. So I'm actually glad that I got this in a smaller size, because I probably wouldn't have been able to use up all the big bottle of perfume. I started liking this one again, and I'm really happy. So yeah, that's pretty much it, and I hope you enjoyed. There was some other stuff that I bought and I tried and I quite liked, but I wasn't really sure if I like it enough to include it in my favorite. These are the things that I can recommend to other people as well, regardless of how much I like. So here it is. Here is my favorite, and if you have any questions or requests, please post comment below over here, and if you liked my video, please subscribe. It will make my day. So everybody, thank you for watching, and have a great start of the week. Bye!